2 weeks after moving into his newly purchased home, a young man found an unexpected surprise hidden in his basement. Behind a makeshift door, a secret room was stocked with items that simultaneously shocked and terrified the first-time homeowner. Photos of the disconcerting find were posted by Imgur user Jerry. The previous owner of the house, an older man, had recently died, apparently taking some secrets with him and leaving behind some mysterious clues. Jerry wrote that the house was quite old, but the price really couldn't be beat, especially for a first home. The house still contained some of the old owner's stuff when Jerry first looked at it. While the basement had been partially cleared out by the time he moved in, there was a fair amount of junk still remaining. After cleaning out the basement and planning to get rid of the leftover stuff, Jerry saw something strange that he hadn't noticed before. There was a piece of plywood wedged into the wall behind the basement stairs. He tried to move it, but it proved quite difficult to budge. Still, after using some elbow grease, he pried the board off and realized there was something behind it. Behind the wall was a small room, measuring about 4 foot by 4 foot. It had the look of a bunker, clearly designed for the purpose of protecting or concealing something. And the contents nestled within left Jerry a little scared. Inside the room, there were stacks upon stacks of gun cases and ammunition containers. There was also a couple of larger army-style storage bins, as well as, intriguingly, a huge, solid locked safe. Jerry used the slightly unconventional banana hanger safe scaling method to give Imgur users a sense of the safe's impressive bulk. The gun boxes and cases were stacked neatly on top of one another, all the way from floor to ceiling. When Jerry began a closer inspection, he found that many ammunition crates littered around the room were indeed full of various types of bullets. Jerry gave the rest of the real basement a thorough search and found many other signs of gun ownership. Accessories such as an ammo pouch and a rifle case marked with Civilian Marksmanship Program suggested that the owner of these guns knew how to use them. Jerry found more ammo as well. The inventory ran the gamut from common hunting rifles to 45 caliber handgun rounds, 20 gauge shotgun shells and German blanks, and lots of them. It's clear that whoever stockpiled this weapons hoard took their time to do so and made sure they had a variety of weapons and a ton of ammo to keep them shooting. One of the noteworthy weapons this unknown marksman owned was an AK-47, which Jerry thought he'd found in its box. However, upon closer inspection, it turned out that the weapon inside was an air rifle. The contents of another container gave Jerry quite a scare. Sitting among the assorted blanks within the box was a grenade. To Jerry's relief, he saw that the pin had been pulled and the grenade had been hollowed out. The blue handle of the grenade also indicated that it was a dummy grenade used for army training. One large metal chest found in the secret room was weighted down with unusual contents. The entire crate was full to the brim with pennies. As Jerry described, all the way to the bottom, pure pennies. The penny stash isn't actually too odd in the context of survivalism, though. Many preppers, people who like to be prepared for the collapse of society because war or disaster, don't just stockpile ammo in secret rooms. They also like to save pre-1980s pennies, which were made of copper, to use for trade in case of complete devaluation of the dollar. After giving the rest of the secret room's contents a close examination, Jerry turned his attention to the rather daunting-looking safe. This mammoth looks quite old and is definitely the real deal. Jerry estimated that it weighs at least 200 pounds. Equipped with a lineup of tools, Jerry attempted to break into the safe, but he couldn't pry it open. The safe remained locked, with Jerry writing on Imgur that he intended to call in the services of a local locksmith to help. However, to date, he hasn't followed up on his post, so it's unclear whether he ever got into it. While the secret room had enough ammo to last an apocalypse, there were no actual weapons. The closest was the fake AK-47. All the gun cases held only their manuals. And while this makes the find slightly less interesting, it's probably a lot less stressful for Jerry, who already had a boatload of ammo to deal with. The question arises, though, if these were all empty boxes, where are all the guns? Did the previous owner's children move them out before Jerry moved in? Did the old man hide them? Maybe this basement room serves only as storage for empty, discarded stuff left over after stocking an insanely well-equipped bunker hidden inside a secret off-site location. Hopefully, one day Jerry will post an update on what he learns. Until then, though, we can only imagine what was in that safe.